past couple of weeks or so, I've been working on refinishing all the woodwork in this room, and I'm finally there. It's done, but something that's not done is, well, we have these drawer fronts here that I have not yet touched. Maybe you can see the contrast between what's been done and what's not been done. So I'm gonna have to work on that. That is an isolated project that I can work on another day. Then, well, we have these cabinets here, the base and the upper. The finish is all done on that, but you might notice they're missing the doors. Well, the doors are over here, and they are all sanded and ready to go, ready to refinish, as well as some window stops also that, well, I guess that's going to be what I'm going to work on tonight, is putting a stain on that, and that's going to take a few days before I get all that stuff done. Anyway, something I have ignored for quite a while now. I wanted to get all that other woodwork done, and now that all that other woodwork is done, I have to address this bank of windows here, these 1, 2, 3 windows that face west. And in my area, the prevailing wind comes from the west, and I've never touched the trim in this yet. And yeah, I guess I held off from this until I got everything done in the room you're sitting in. That's done. And the room over there, that's now done. And now, before I finish, well, the next step in that room over there is I need to finish off the drywall, and also, along with that, I need to finish off this. I need to do more mud work on the ceiling up here, and I cannot properly do that until all this trim is removed. And besides that, like I said, the prevailing wind comes from here. These windows need to be insulated. So, as much as I dread doing it, I need to tear this trim off. Oh my. I've been delaying this project, did not want to do it, but it's about time. I started over here already. I pulled off a couple pieces there. And, well, here's the thing. When doing something like this, I want to be as gentle as possible in removing the trim, because, geez, I do not want to damage it. And also, geez, well, there's a ding in the drywall work. I'm going to have to fix that now. It seems every time I use this demolition stuff, there's always some kind of damage that occurs. I hope moving that doesn't produce too much light that ruins the video. Anyway, here we go. Gentle as possible. Going with my crowbar. And what I want to do is get the top first loose, because there's a nail down at the bottom that comes up through this thing that holds it in. So I got to kind of pull it off from the top. While we're at it, I got this skirt board down here. Let's get this thing out of here. Well, there's a pretty easy removal. Yeah. Other than the end, let's get the crowbar in there for some prying. And look at all that dust falling. Dust, debris. Oh, golly, I'm really tired of all the dust and debris in this place already. There, it's off. And wow. Lots of cobwebs and a big empty cavity that really could stand some insulation. So we're going to address that. And besides pulling off the trim, I guess I should mention that there are issues with these windows that I need to address that I cannot resolve unless I pull off the trim. So there's another reason for pulling off this trim. Well, pulling this piece of board off. Sorry if that ruins the lighting, but it's got to go because there's the plaster falling. Now what I'm hoping as I do this is the tiniest little piece of trim here, and I really hope I don't break it, but chances are I will. We're going to find out here in a moment. Now, as I said, there's a nail that comes up this way, so I need to lift up with this. Oh, it's being stubborn. Boy, that nail's gripping good. Well, that's why we got a crowbar. And up we go. Come on out. There we go. Gentle. And well, there we go. There's a piece removed intact, no damage. Let's see if we can get this one out. No damage, I hope. We got this trim piece up here. Ooh. And plaster falling. Isn't that fun? So, well, anyway, there we go. I got a big cavity here that needs to be insulated. I need to pull off more trim over here. I could go on and on. Let's just show where, let's see. Anyway, I got lucky there. Everything's still intact. But over here, this tiny trim piece, in the process of pulling that piece over there out, well, we got a split here. So I'm gonna have to remove that thing. Well, I still gotta remove that center piece, and I gotta do some repair. And well, here's my next project, is fixing these windows.